judge in this moment. This is Russia on the field, and this is goal for Russia! First shot. I can't believe it. This is the next goal for Russia. Shot again. Na zdrowie! Na zdrowie! No more goals for Russia, please. No. Oh, no! Okay, for you, Russia. Okay, na zdrowie. Okay, now we do it again. I love this game. Ah, mamma mia.
And hello fellow tankers, Space Bandit here with another episode of World of Tanks, and today I bring you replay, actually another replay in Tiger 131, and today's episode is named The Final Stand. As you saw in my intro, it was a game in my IS. Actually I started grinding the IS again because I'm actually getting XP to get to the new Russian tanks. Yes, as you guys are probably aware, or if you're not aware, there's a new update coming, update 4.7, which will introduce a bunch of new Russian tanks into the game. And there will be a completely separate tank line from IS, which will lead to completely new heavy tank. So let's see what happens there, but it looks like we'll be gaining new tanks. So what I started doing is I got into my IS and started grinding some XP. Now today's episode is completely about final stands, guys, completely. So in my intro, obviously, as you noticed, I was not able to handle the end. We were not able to carry, unfortunately, although we did everything we could. I mean, rams, ghost shells, it had it all. It absolutely had it all, and it was so close. It was so close. I could have, if I pulled off that last shot, maybe I would have been able to do something. Now I don't know what the remaining tank, it was the Scourge. I don't know how much health he had left at that point in time. It is possible that I wouldn't be able to carry that game anyway, but let's not worry about that game anymore. That's in the past. Let's look at this game, and again I'm in the Tiger 131. I just recently posted a video in my Tiger 131. But I've been playing this tank quite often lately, actually, because this thing is freaking incredible. I mean, whoever got on that deal, guys, congrats, and thank you for letting me know again. I mean, this is going to be, it is already my top credit earner. So I've played few games in it already, and I managed to pull out another ace tanker. Now this game, guys, is maybe not as high assisted damage as the first game that I showed, but the damage numbers and how the game ended, it's completely different. This is so much a better game than the other one. I don't know, at least it seems to me that it is a better game, because it was a very close ending and it was hard to get that win. So in my honest opinion, this game is better, but you guys judge for yourselves. So as you've probably noticed, the matchmaking in this game is pretty good. The only concern are the 3 artilleries, which you know, on open map like Erlenberg are going to be major pain in the ass. So I'm using this building on my left side or in front of me to protect myself from artillery shells, and I try to stay undetected as much as possible, because, you know, once they do spot me and I'm a top tier heavy tank, I will be targeted. So that was the initial plan, just poke out whenever I can, and if I'm unspotted, get into advantageous positions, take some shots here and there. But once I'm spotted, the idea was to get behind that building and, yeah, go into cover. So I'm taking what's available here. Again, Erlenberg is a map where, you know, it depends on the push. Whoever pushes first, I notice on this map, usually loses the game. So it is, you know, the game of patience. That's why it's called Kampenberg for a reason, because nobody likes to progress first and move. Although in certain cases, I guess depending on the team composition, if you're drawn on the other side of the map, on the other spawn, sometimes there are tanks that are actually charging into this side of the map, into this area here, just below the hill, to try to push through this side. But in many cases it's very unsuccessful, but because they will run into the whole enemy team right in this area, so it's not desirable. So here I'm switching positions. I'm trying to get a better shot at this heavy tank, at the French heavy tank. Oh, by the way, guys, yeah, I apologize for that. So what happened there was I actually ran out of hard drive space, so my Alligator cut out and I couldn't record the rest of the game, so I had to actually go back, clear their hard drive space, and re-record the end of this game in a third-person mode. Sorry about this, guys, but unfortunately it was out of my control. I didn't know I was completely out of space, so space was out of space. How about that? So anyway, I got myself into the nice angle here, and although this French heavy is actually doing a good job of angling, so I'm having a kind of tough time getting good shots into him, I still managed to pen him, and we're gonna try to take him out of the game. So now, remember when I told you guys that whoever pushes first loses? So look at me, I am not pushing. In many cases the tanks would be already pushing towards the, you know, enemy grounds, but I decided not to do that in this case, because pushing on my own would be a suicide mission with 2 artillery still in play. Although for a split second I was thinking about it here. I was actually thinking, okay, maybe get closer to the building, maybe see if I can spot somebody. But I decided not to do it, because I'm into winning games, guys, not into suicide missions. Especially me pushing up by myself. So I'm gonna fall back, I'm gonna fall behind into the more desirable position, you know, back into the 9 lane, so I can get maybe support my heavies that are in the middle there. And also I see the guys that are on H lane, they're pinging the map onto H4 location, so there is a heavy tank there. So I was hoping that I can actually get up there and maybe spot him, maybe put a few shots of damage into him. So again, instead of fighting this on my own, I decided to fight with my team, and that's what you guys should be doing. You should be trying to fight together, especially at the end of the game. How many times did I tell you? Pull back, drop, and defend in numbers, because that's your strength. The more guns you have in play, the easier it is to win games. So you don't have to do it all on your own, unless you absolutely have to. So we are losing this game. It's 7-8 right now, and the biggest concern is that they still have 3 artilleries in play. I don't know what happened to our arties, but they're gone. I wasn't paying attention to them at the beginning of the game, but you know, if you're an arty player and you're in trouble, you should be relocating, and that's probably what happened here. Our arties didn't pay attention to the situation and they got taken out, most likely. So Yes, I'm going to shift here. I'm going to shift all the way down to K line. I'm gonna try to poke over that ridge line that is at what is it, K8, somewhere around here, and we're gonna see if we can spot this heavy tank that was right here. And now I don't know what it is. I didn't get a glance at it, so I'm not sure what tank it is, but I know he's somewhere over here. And unfortunately I don't spot him, but I do spot Kraft's Panther. Or was it? Okay, it wasn't me. I guess it was our tank destroyer. So we take the first shot at the Kraft's Panther. We unfortunately bounce that shot. We do hit the second shot. Now artillery is already paying attention to me, so I have to be really wary of that. So we're gonna try to drop and do some sort of a mini spin, circle, whatever you can to avoid the artillery. That's artillery safe move, guys, and this is something that you should kind of think about every time you play. If you get spotted and you see a shell landing very close to you, you should be trying to make some sort of maneuvers to evade arty, because obviously if you're moving in a straight line, they will hit you. They will try to guess where you are, and they can even blind shoot you. It just happened to me in the recent game, like when I played on Monday. So yeah, you guys have to be wary of that. So now once I'm unspotted, I can come back into the same location and we continue camping. Yes guys, we continue camping because I don't want to make the first move, and our team is not making any moves. I see that tank destroyer relocating, but I'm not sure where he's going right now. So we're just gonna hang around here for a bit, and we're just gonna try to cruise around the same area, not do too much at this point, be very passive. This is very passive gameplay at this point in time, because we want to see what the opposition is doing. So now we can see that the opposition is making a move. The hammer is actually moving up into the central location to engage some of our tanks that are in the middle, and saying that he's going to be quite successful in doing so, because look at his health point pool, it's pretty high. So all of a sudden he cleaned up over there pretty much, and we are losing this game. It seemed like it was pretty close. All of a sudden it's not close anymore. Not only that, we have only, well, now we have only 2 heavy tanks left and an artillery player who hasn't done much most of the game, and you guys will see the stats at the end of the game to see what happened there. They have 4 heavy tanks and 3 artilleries, and on this map it's usually over, and that's what I was thinking to myself. So there's no point waiting. I'm pretty much relatively full health, so I told this KV2 I am attacking. If you want to support me, support me. If not, then don't. But I have to go in between these buildings. I can't let these guys come to those hills where I was sitting, because then I get spotted and I get shredded by artillery. So you don't want to be doing that. Now I get outspotted here. I don't know what's spotting me, and at this point I had no idea, but here I knew exactly what happened. It was the Tiger 131 that was sitting in H4 before. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my HP here to engage this hammer. I'm gonna take him out of the game. With my rate of fire, I should be able to take him out. There, I take him out. Now we can aim a shot at this Churchill one, and we can take him out of the game, and boom, just like that, 2 tanks gone. And I'm in a pretty safe position here, because you can see that house in front of me, that building, serves as an artillery shelter. So artillery is not able to hit me here. This is a very good position, but I'm still outspotted, so I don't know what is going on. I don't know exactly where this Tiger 131 is sitting. That's why you see me, you know, kind of moving back and forth. I'm not sure what is going on. So now all of a sudden Tiger 131 is spotted. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our KV2 that's dead as a cover, and we're gonna try to take a few shots at him. We penetrate 1 shot. Again, we hide behind KV2. We take another shot and we take him out of the game. And all of a sudden we brought this game so much closer. Now I was worried about artillery shell hitting me, so I'm scrambling here. I'm running away as quickly as I can to get to this building, and fortunately they did not hit me. Now, so the game got all of a sudden very interesting. So now we are in advantage. I think we have 2 heavy tanks left and artillery. They have only 1 heavy tank and 2 artilleries. Now the remaining heavy tank is Tiger P. Tiger P wasn't spotted the whole game, so I don't know where it is. I don't know what kind of state he's in, but I decided to push. I was like, you know what, at this point in time, there's no point waiting. Let's push. Let's see what we can do here. And I spot the artillery, and I had no idea where he was coming from. He takes a shot, and fortunately, just damages, just splashes me, kills my engine. So I managed to take him out. That was really, really fortunate. He could have taken me out, but you know, he was snap shooting as well. And then the second artillery shell flies over my head. So, you know, full of action stuff here. So I'm hiding behind the building again. I'm trying to negate anybody trying to shoot at me, and I haven't spotted Tiger P yet, so I don't know where he is. Here I spot the M12. We're gonna try to put the shell into him, but he just shows a little bit of a top. I can see a little bit of a gun right here, so I couldn't really put a shot into him. So now I decided to take the longer route. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go all the way around to the left side, and we're gonna try to approach them from that little castle area there. This is probably the safest maneuver. Again, I still don't know where that Tiger P is, and the Tiger P is the factor here, the X factor. If Tiger P is full health, this game is probably lost, because there's no way, even with my rate of fire, there's no way I can bounce shots from Tiger P. I would probably get taken out. But the main thing now is try to spot this artillery back and see if we can get him out of the game. If we can spot him and we can get him out of the game, then basically what I can do is my spotting ability and use our artillery to our advantage. Well, there's still KV2, but I don't know how good of a player he is. And here, unfortunately, I miss a shot. It went just under the gun of M12, believe it or not. Unbelievable. So we're gonna try to chase him down. Still no sign of Tiger P, so I think it's safe for me to move up here. I just hope that he's not hiding somewhere in what is it, C2 right now, because he would have taken me out. So we put a shell into M12, and I was hoping this KV2 will leave it for me. I need my Top Gun. I really wanted, oh, I already have Top Gun. My Devastator. I wanted my Devastator, but he unfortunately takes that kill. So, take a deep breath, Space. Take a deep breath. So now all of a sudden, we are winning this game. We could potentially just wait it out right now, and we would have won this game. And here, this was my thinking. We have artillery left on our team. We have KV2 left on our team. Even if I go chasing after Tiger P and I die, we should still probably win this game based on numbers. That's why I didn't hesitate. This is my time now to go and get damage, and that's exactly what I'm intending to do. I want to find this guy, and hopefully he's AFK, because I haven't seen him all game. And there he is. And I see his gun, and I see his gun pointing in one direction. I know he's not playing, he's AFK. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is the best thing that could ever happen to me. Get some free damage, and we can close this game off with possibly a Devastator. And we could have had Radleys if KV2 didn't take out that artillery. So we're just juicing and farming this guy as much as we can. And we're trying to get our Devastator. One more shell. What? Damn pigs. Man. That's what happens, guys. That's what happens. I mean, no more words. I'm not gonna talk about this. I mean, the guy could have left me. The guy had almost no health left. He could have left it for me to just farm and finish him off, but no, he had to take that kill. Anyways, I won't complain. What a fantastic game. We managed to put up 4.3k damage, Mastery Ace Tanker, Top Gun medal. We made 40,000 credits even though we were shooting some APCR rounds. Hand of God, we even had Hand of God. We've managed to put up 2,177 base XP. That is ridiculous. That's a ridiculous number. Actually, probably one of my highest base XP games in a while. We fired 33 shots. We had 27 direct hits, 22 penetrations. Pretty decent game. Yeah, just fantastic game. And I think I played it right. I pushed at the right time. And again, the most important thing, guys, is maintaining your hit points. How many times have I said that? Maintain your hit points and you will be able to carry at the end, because then you can use your hit points to exchange for damage. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give the guys in the description some support. Visit their channels, leave likes on their videos, subscribe. They have fantastic contents. They're very good players, possibly even better than myself. Actually, Clone Guy is definitely a better player than myself. Until next time, happy tanking, Space Bandit checking out.